Besiktas having a player sent off early on in the game when it was still goalless. If it wasn't for the red card, Footy fan asks, would Besiktas have stood a chance?
Stood a chance?
Yes.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I still think they'd have lost by, I don't know, 2 or 3, 35, maybe.
If you didn't know Besiktas before today, some interesting names, isn't there? They're starting 11. It's from years gone by.
Well, yeah, it's a who's who of recycled players.
Yep.
It's Ryan Babel, and it's Wagner Love, and it's Pepe, and it's Gary Medel, and the list goes on. And Ricardo Quaresma, you're like, wait a minute. Did they just go into every team and said, what player you do not want right now? We'll take him.
Yeah.
And that's what they've become. And so
worse tattoos, the better.
Are you talking about Quaresma?
Oh, my goodness me.
He's got plenty to choose from. There was nothing here for Besiktas. I mean, it just wasn't happening for them. Not over the course of 2 legs, not in the first leg. It was always going to be about Bayern Munich.
I mean, you look at the team and all the names you've just spoken about. It's almost like a patchwork team, isn't it?
Should they have started a Grado? Would that have made a difference, like Morata, Hazard?
So, listen, the only thing I can guarantee you is that they would still have lost the game. Whether it would have been 5, I don't know, but there's no way they were getting it earned from this game anyway, regardless.
When did we start putting tweets in our show?
When we've got 6 minutes to talk about a 5-0
Well, actually,
game.
in between you doing something, I looked at Twitter and Footy Fan, who tweeted, and the producer put that question on, actually tweeted before that and complained about not answering questions on extra time, which is clearly your fault.
It's my fault.
It was top of my agenda to answer tonight, which... Anyway.
There's another question, actually, which is in extra, but I just want to make reference to now. Vida getting sent off. Is there something that goes through your mind thinking, maybe I shouldn't make this challenge, get myself sent off and let him have a chance with the goalkeeper?
No.
No, because clearly he thought he was going to get the ball.
Yeah.
And ended up getting Lewandowski. So at no stage did he think, A, it was going to be a foul, and B, was he going to get sent off. It was a...
But when you're going...
judgment.
Yeah, that's it, though. It's judgment, isn't it?
No, listen. The only time you should go to ground as a defender is when 100% you're getting the ball.
Right.
Regardless of where it is.
I think
that's what's going through his mind. He's thinking, oh, well, I'm quick enough, I'm going to get this before him, and so he goes to ground and makes the challenge.
I think perhaps it's a different circumstance than maybe when a player's on the goal line and he uses his hands, and now, because maybe it's late in the game, you're thinking that, well, you're trusting your goalkeeper to make the save, whatever the case might have been. We saw with Luis Suarez in the World Cup in 2010. But even then, it's one of those where you have to use the judgment of, wait a minute, what is this going to do for us, big picture? But it's very difficult to do right there in a fraction of a second. And Vida obviously thought he was going to get to it, and now he didn't.
I think one of the frustrating things is, and we were talking about this during the game, was how they're trying to evolve these laws. And had he made that challenge and it was just inside the box, i.e. a penalty, then he would probably, I understand by the laws, would have received a booking.
Yep.
Because he made a genuine attempt to play the ball. It wasn't a pull in the shirt. It wasn't as if the ball was miles away. It was close. He just mistimed it. But because it was outside the box, by the current laws, apparently, he gets the old...
But that makes sense, though, doesn't it? Because you're going to score a penalty more likely than not. You're not going to score a free kick, so the punishment has to be harder.
Looking at it from a defender's point of view, I'm just saying...
What are you laughing at?
How does it make sense?
Because you're given a goal if it's a penalty. If it's a free kick, you're getting nothing.
It's triple punishment versus double punishment.
But you're just complicating everything.
It's not that complicated.
But
if it's in the box, it's a yellow card. If it's outside the box, it's a red card.
That's stupid. All you've got to do...
Why?
Because all you've got to do is say, if somebody, regardless of where it is on the field, makes a genuine attempt for the ball, it's a yellow card. That keeps it very simple for everybody.
But that's not fair, though, is it? If you're one-on-one in the 90th minute...
Oh, so you like complicating all the rules then?
It's not that complicated. If it's in the box, it's a yellow card. If it's outside the box, it's a red card. How is that complicated?
Because we were sitting and we had to think about it. I mean, we had to ask and make sure.
Well, listen, don't bring me into it.
It's about we have some rules that are pretty straightforward.
But this isn't complicated. When it comes to the laws of the game, Stevie, come on.
It's not complicated.
Because if it's in the box, it's a yellow card.
But then if it goes in, but then if it goes...
You're putting weird twists on it. It's simple.
Yeah, but
in the box yellow, out the box red.
You're missing the interpretation.
What?
Because you said it yourself. He makes a genuine attempt to play the ball.
Yes.
So that's saying to anybody, even if it's 20 yards outside the box and he's chasing back, oh, don't make a genuine attempt to play the ball. Is that not part of the game? Is that not what a defender is trained to do? Make a genuine attempt to play the ball?
Yeah, but then if he mistimes it, he's not a good enough defender and then deserves to get sent off, doesn't he?
Oh,
That's it.
Not a good defender.
What? Right. See, the fact that I said it's complicated, you've just confirmed it.
Oh my goodness me.